Only I drive like a fucking maniac on purpose,
Good
so.
morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this
It's
improvement?
the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger, helping.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
Fuck you, crazy fuck, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou, he went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
But
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some files he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
That's a door.
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped.
Stand up, bitch.
And work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa.
And badge goes your skull. Congratulations for being another stupid idiot. Seriously? You just fucking took it? Like, is it? Were you not expecting that to happen?
Cole, the policeman, and Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate, grisly end.
Who is that guy?
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven. Next slide.
That's the guy who did the fucking the arsons. All the arsons.
It's got to be one of these places.
We play as Kelso in the last one, not Phelps. I don't have anything against Kelso, I just like Phelps better.
We must have worked at one of these joints.
And let's roll. I'm home to wind the car. That'd be badass. Skip a destination. Lazy way. Hey, if I was actually a good detective, I would have gotten 5 stars in that last case. So, so if I just skip my driving and know the answers to all the questions, I would be perfect. If I sat here and did nothing, basically, on my own. I seen that car around.
Help you? How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, obviously, I got fucking shot. I'm still walking around. Hello, A button.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth. Since when does a bagman
There we go.
case?
I knew this creep wasn't on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost
Nice.
your partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon's dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going around.
Thanks, Herschel.
Fuck, why can't I be Phelps? Look how badass he's being. I want to be the badass Phelps and not the cheat on his wife and gets fucked over Phelps. Yeah, well, at least I'm the badass Kelso all times, every time. It's just weird that you went through all that as Phelps and then they changed who you play as. Like, it just felt like you were getting your redemption time as Phelps, so you were down and out, and just as you were downest and outest, they make you be someone else. It just kind of feels like I don't know. Like Phelps isn't getting his, like Phelps is getting his redemption, but you're not experiencing it.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA.
Yeah, do you have newspapers?
Big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
Newspaper then? No newspaper. I see newspaper. That's not newspaper. Sorry. I got excited. Fucking A. I want to see more Phelps story. Maybe I'm just being weird. But that's just what I feel. I feel like you should be Phelps through it. It's like if you spoiler alert for Red Dead Redemption. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to like skip ahead to I don't know when I'm pressing pause. When I'm pressing pause, there will be no spoilers. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, it'd be like at the end of Red Dead Redemption when you're going to actually, like, kill Bill, like the guy who put you through all that grief and shit, and like actually have your redemption. It'd be like if you played someone else and let him do it. And I know John Marston was all about redemption. He wanted to move on with his life, but it's still, you know, as the player, you got something. You got a feeling of like, yeah. And then the father figure, Jack, or no, not Jack, whatever his name was, you got that feeling like, yeah, fuck you, you know, suck it to you after all this time. And then it'd be like if they let someone else do that, like you did all the groundwork, and someone else just. It'd be like if you like, you know, seduced the girl and you got her on the bed and you just spread her legs and someone just comes and knocks you over and literally cock blocks you. And welcome back, people who didn't want spoilers for Red Dead Redemption. You should really go play Red Dead Redemption. What's wrong with you?
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Finally. Well, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. Yesterday? Oh God, please let me be Phelps.
Cole, you made it. What's this got to do
Fuck
with me,
you,
Rusty?
Rusty.
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room, spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients. I've met Fontaine. His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here. The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around. Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Finally, thank God. Alright, Rusty isn't being as much of a dick as he used to be. I mean, he's still the third worst.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
That's funny. You're hilarious. Okay, that fucking vibrates one more time. Doesn't let me do anything.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe.
It's just sitting out here like that.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. The doctor lost control.
Organize the Steffens. Alright, that should be good. What's that?
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
I see that. Doesn't really help none.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein. Newspaper.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, you not solve our
Tuh.
problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
When did he have time to have this fucking meet and greet?
Who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
I'm trying.
Kelso works for Benson. He's reliable.
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. It's no longer necessary. I'll take care of Jim Kelso.
So Fruitcake kills him and Kelso shoots him in the leg. You guys suck. You both really fucking suck at what you do. If it was me, I wouldn't have been in that situation because I'm a good person. But if I were in that situation, probably would have fucking killed the people that I said I was going to kill. Because, you know, I'm awesome like that. You, on the other hand, you both suck. You dicks. I think I got everything. Less the backyard, I guess. Step over the body. I don't see anything out here. See, I like cases like this, like the big cases overall, but
I'm stumped.
I like the little mini
Ideas?
cases too, like where it's just one
We need to find out something.
one shot.
There must be something that links the big guy to the shrink.
Yeah. Maybe in this room. Not even see this room.
I doubt it.
There's just a bottle. Oh shit. Hey?
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
No, it's that little room. I've already been in there. That's it, huh? I found nothing to connect him to him. Ooh, caress me down. That's the loving sound. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Has been marking this map.
Him and his fucking tricks. Come on.